4 Emerging EdTech Trends in 2020, episode 622. Advancement Courses is the sponsor of today's show. Stay tuned for how to save 20% on awesome online professional development for K-12 teachers.
The 10-Minute Teacher Podcast with Vicki Davis. Every weekday, you'll learn powerful, practical ways to be a more remarkable teacher today.
So today we have with us Nick Chatzopoulos. He is a Director of Innovation and Technology in Florida. And Nick, we're going to talk about emerging EdTech that you're excited about. But first, tell us a little bit about what you do every day at your school.
Sure. I am the Director of Innovation of Plato Academy Schools. That is a group of 9 schools in the Tampa Bay area. We are a 1-to-1 ratio school. We have K through first, we have iPads 1-to-1. Second through 5th grade, we have Chromebooks 1-to-1. Then middle school is 1-to-1 Windows-based devices. We use a lot of emerging technologies in the classroom, and I'm really excited to talk to you today and share some of the things that we do at Plato Academy.
Okay, what's your first emerging ed tech trend that has you excited? And one thing we want to note is these are things that you're using in the classroom now. So some people think we get all futuristic, but we're talking now. What's your first one?
The first technology that I'm excited about is coding, programming, and everything that has to do with allowing the students to unleash their creativity and create solutions to problems.
So how are you seeing this in your classrooms, and what ages are you starting coding with your students?
We teach coding at Plato Academy, all grades. Depending, obviously, on the grade level, we use different tools. Code.org is a tool that we use across the board. But when we go to higher classrooms and we work with older kids, then we add some robotics in the mix, and this makes things even more exciting and a lot more interesting.
What type of robotics are you doing now?
Right now, we are using Ozobots, and Ozobots are great products to use because of several reasons. First of all, you can use them across the board with the little kids, actually. But we are focusing more on the programming and coding part. So usually we use Ozobots with our upper elementary and middle school students. We use them in a way that we incorporate the use of the robots within the curriculum.
Awesome. So you've talked about coding, programming, and robotics. What else?
Let me give you an example of how, for instance, we would use Ozobots within the curriculum. We use Ozobots to teach mathematics. One lesson that is actually a favorite lesson at Plato Academy. I use Ozobots to teach area and perimeter. I teach the students how to program, and then the students will program the Ozobots to move on a predetermined shape with predetermined dimensions.
Awesome. And you're teaching area and perimeter, so you're incorporating it into all your classes.
That is correct. I don't know how things are in other states. Unfortunately, there isn't enough time within the teaching day to incorporate another class, technology class or robotics or coding class. So the best way to get the most out of this is to incorporate everything within the curriculum, within what the other regular classroom teachers teach.
Yes. Okay. What's another emerging ed trend that has you excited?
Augmented reality. I'm sure you know there are numerous augmented reality educational related apps that you can use. I am more focusing on augmented reality apps where the students can actually create their own augmented reality experiences, not so much on the ones that they have predetermined outcomes.
Right. So give us some examples of how your students are creating their own, because there is a difference between being a consumer or a user and a creator. And we want to move towards creation, don't we?
Absolutely. And I am so glad you said that, because most of the people that would use technology, at least in the school setting, as consumers. But the real value from using technology in the classroom, I think that's my personal opinion, comes from allowing the students to unleash their creativity and show what they know or what they learn in a particular unit by creating something that is unique. And it's really exciting.
Awesome. So what are some of the apps you're using for augmented reality?
Some of the basic apps that I want to say start with some of the space apps like NASA 3DV, or some of the ones, the Stargazer, and a couple of other ones that actually allow the students to see some of the constellations or stars, learn more about where things are in the sky, and also about some of the probes that we send to Mars or what have you. Really get to know like firsthand how this must be on an actual planet.
So, Nick, do you have one more trend? What's something else you're doing that you're excited about?
Yes, Vicky, I think I left the best for last. I hope you're good with that. One of the things that I love, and it's my passion, is providing the students with opportunities to obviously create their own content, but mainly create their own digital content. And I'm talking about digital book creation. We use Book Creator. The reason we use Book Creator is multi-dimensional. It allows the students to show what they know, show what they learn, use their creativity. At the same time, they create books that are unique because aside from text and pictures, they can add videos, they can add links, sound files, they can create their own comics. Book Creator is a really powerful tool that aligns with the Plato Academy's philosophy of having students teaching them something and having them take what they learn and take it to the next level.
Well, remarkable educators, we have several trends: coding, programming, robotics, augmented reality, and the creation of books. And I think the big thing that we need to take away from Nick is this importance of creating and not just consuming. Thank you for your time, Nick. Plan your professional development now with advancement courses. You can choose from over 240 online graduate level PD courses in 19 subject areas. They are self-paced and you have up to 6 months to complete them. Go to advancementcourses.com/coolcat and save 20% now off each course by using the code COOL20. That's just $120 per graduate credit hour or $160 for 50 clock hours. You can also receive graduate credit through CAEP and regionally accredited university partners for continuing education requirements. Thanks, Advancement Courses, for sponsoring today's show. Never stop learning.